letting the trans do his hair and rub on his scalp and stuff.
Cannon.
Hold on. See, so you in the jail letting the transmission play with your hair and rub your back and play with your butthole? That sounds a little sweet to me. Sweetness, I don't know.
A lot of us was left very confused after discovering that Bricc Baby and Luce Cannon were no longer friends behind bars.
Right.
A lot of us was wondering, what exactly could y'all be beefing about behind bars?
Hey,
Well,
only
Luce
God
Cannon
knows, bro.
has dropped a video where he gave his perspective and his reasoning for why apparently him and Bricc Baby are no longer cool and where the beef started.
Okay.
Luce Cannon initially recorded this jail call to respond back to Bricc Baby going on No Jumper and claiming that he challenged Luce Cannon to a fight 8 times and Luce Cannon denied it all 8 times. Eventually, Luce Cannon was so scared that he caused a scene so he could leave the section of the jail that Bricc Baby was at.
Right.
Hey, that's what Luce
So Bricc Baby basically saying that.
Cannon
I'm
just
just
did.
let him talk.
That's good. Can we talk about that?
Wait, what happened?
Oh man, that's the crazy part. Luce Cannon sitting here lying online. His hand ain't broke. You know what I mean? I never was his celly.
His hand ain't
How
broke.
the hell he talk about he moved me out the cell? Never moved me out the cell a day in their life unless it was blood and holes inside of his body, man. Then when I find out he lying online, I tell him to come on here, come upstairs and get that good old. He caused a scene in the day room, man. The next day he out of here, man. I ain't gonna call it a roll up. I don't know, but we still right here, cool in the real gangland. The score is still right here, man.
The real gangland, we still in jail. Yeah. You see how they try to make it sound cool as hell? Folks, get your stupid. Yeah, the real gangland, we still in here, locked down. Real gangsters, real animals. We're in here like dogs, cuh. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? We're locked up, shackles on our wrist, cuz. Like, they make it sound so cool, don't they?
You know what I mean?
Hey, how you?
At this point, it feels like WWE, man. It feels like both sides is just making up whatever they can make up to make the other person look bad. And I believe it started with Luce Cannon told everybody that he kicked Bricc Baby out the cell for the snitch allegations, and then he humbly and graciously allowed Bricc Baby to come back to the cell, even though Bricc is saying they were never cellmates. All right, so Luce Cannon called in, and Luce Cannon had a different story for why exactly he had to leave the section of the jail that Bricc Baby is in. Luce Cannon would claim that Bricc Baby is actually the one that reported him to the police that eventually got him kicked out of the section because he was a danger to Bricc Baby.
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what? Now, okay, go ahead before the phone cut off. What you say again?
Bricc Baby was on No Jumper saying how you ran from a fade from him.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Jab, hold on. Tell her what happened. Hey, speak up.
He said, Jab, hold on.
Yeah,
Tell her what happened.
hello?
Yeah, so Bricc Baby got on the phone and found out something about the interview Cannon did. They get into a little verbal argument in the day room. Niggas upstairs, niggas talked about it, went to the yard, talked about it, and everything was squashed. The very next day, me and Cannon get rolled up to the next floor, out of nowhere. So it's like, ain't no fade got offered, turn no fade down, niggas roll ourselves up, niggas must have told the police something because they got out of nowhere. Me and Cannon both get sent upstairs. We was Sally's downstairs. They called both our names, sent us up here.
So out of nowhere they said, okay.
So
hang up.
I'm more amazed by Luce Cannon recruitment skills.
No, for real. Luce Cannon, he recruited the whole, man, I don't know what he said.
How do Luce Cannon continue to have a set of dudes who was riding for him? When Luce Cannon was a free man, he had a set of really tough dudes. Now he's behind bars. He got another set of really tough dudes.
He recruits.
And it feels like he's commanding them around. He's telling them what to do. He's telling them, hey, bro, speak. So he's like a kingpin right now in the jail. Shout out to Luce Cannon, bro.
Folks in that recruit.
That's a way to adapt.
On your homework.
Now, in regards to him and Bricc Baby and who wrote up what, bro, listen, bro. To me, this is WWE, bro. Do I believe that Bricc Baby told the police that he don't feel safe with Luce Cannon being there and it should roll him up? I don't, right? I don't. Do I believe that Luce Cannon wrote it up because he was scared to fight Bricc Baby? I don't. I feel like this is just two dudes who was committed to making the other look as bad as possible.
Yeah.
Hey,
they just probably both lying, trying to say, and it's probably all weird and fake for content. But we can sit here and be entertaining, act like it's real though. We could do that. But I don't know. I feel like there's some realness in it. Like, you know, one thing about it, these gangster niggas be trying to make everybody else seem like they just so lame because they not gangster. They be really the lamest niggas out the bunch, folks. Like, I'm trying to tell you, gang. Like, do your homework.
CK. Bricc said that we came up here because we rolled it up. Yeah, in fact. He's a goofy. He's super goofy. Baby.
Luce Cannon is diabolical, bruh. Yo, he's created enemies for Bricc Baby, and we're watching
Luce
it
Cannon
live,
is
yo.
diabolical, gang.
Luce Cannon
He's
really
diabolical.
despises Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby didn't say those other dudes rolled it up. He hinted towards Luce Cannon rolling it up, but Luce Cannon is telling those other dudes, yo, Bricc is saying, bro, y'all rolled it up. We rolled it up. Is it true what's going on?
Yeah.
Now, if you're in prison, you're usually in prison because you have impulse control issues.
Yep.
So
there you go. It's not because you gangster. You just got impulse control issues and you just do stuff off the rip. You slow. You like one of these. What I tell y'all, folks? Short yellow bus kids with guns. They're a bunch of short yellow bus kids with guns, man. That's all it is in prison. So now it's a bunch of short yellow bus kids who had guns. Now you lock them up. Now they like mini yellow bus kids now. You feel me?
if you're somebody who's in jail with impulse control issues and you get told that somebody says something about you in the free world, you're not about to fact check it. You're not about to, no, bro. You're about to move and act upon it as if that statement is true.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Bricc Baby is a real life goofy.
But why? I thought y'all squashed it. I thought everything was cool. All of a sudden now he's running content.
Yeah, he's trying to run content that, what's his name? He was just asking, hey, hey, wasn't Bricc just telling me to contact him through the vent yesterday or the other day? Yeah, to talk to him. Like, I don't know what's wrong with, he goofy. If he come up here, we good.
Cannon.
Yeah, no, man, I don't know why he playing games. That's goofy. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, that's the most goofiest thing ever.
Well, I don't understand it. I thought it was kind of interesting, especially because you honored and was like, listen, if you feel some type of way about the audio call, I'll have my wife take it down.
I'm not buying that Luce Cannon don't know why Bricc Baby is tripping.
Man, they both know why they tripping. They just delusional, bro. Like,
Luce Cannon is better at the internet than almost anyone that I know. So Luce Cannon understands that when you make a video saying that you kicked somebody out of the cell y'all shared together in jail, you made them pack up their stuff and leave the cell
them leave,
over allegations that you heard.
Right.
It don't matter if you take that audio down, if you remove it, it don't matter, bro. Once the public already got that audio, once that audio is already being shared and people is talking about how Luce Cannon kicked Bricc Baby out the cell, you're essentially like taking away like every gangster card or gangster privilege that Bricc Baby has, bro. All right? Because Bricc Baby cannot come out in the free world and pop it anymore if the narrative is out there that you kicked him out the cell.
Right.
So Luce Cannon understands, bro, that taking the audio down doesn't really remedy that situation.
Yeah, don't do nothing.
It's like 5-5.
And they try to play slow. They try to play slow when they feel like it's beneficial. They try to play slow, like,
Feet 210. He's like 140. He's
Damn, that nigga
goofy.
140.
That's not the point, Cannon. That's not the point. The point is he's trying to discredit everything, talking about y'all was not sellies, y'all never did this, he never had no paperwork from Big U, all this stuff. Now he's saying all this now that you're not there. Like, really?
Exactly.
You wasn't saying that
But
before. So
Right.
that's why I put out an audio call
But
this.
that's why I feel like it's all goofy shit. Like, I feel like it's all goofy and weird. Because like whatever you saying now about how gangster you is and how y'all was never sellies, okay, but you weren't saying that on the phone. When you was on the phone with when you got on the phone and you was talking to his wife or whatever, whoever the hell this girl is, you weren't saying that. Now you saying something different. So it's like nobody's going to believe you, bro. Like nobody's going to believe anything about how gangster you is or none of that, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Morning, state, with his own words coming out of his own mouth. Like, boy, bye, go sit down somewhere.
Yeah, now he's
Boy,
stupid.
bye.
Like, real talk, just crazy.
We up here programming
Y'all up
with
there in
everybody.
jail.
You know what I'm saying?
And
They
when you
not
and
showing
when you
up
try
to the
to
floor.
do nice and do good by people and be cool, you didn't have to do all of that. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
what?
Like come on already. Like, people are just weird. Like, nah, we ain't got time for the weird shit. Sorry, we ain't got time for it. No more kumbaya. No more this.
Yeah, none of that.
All that
None
gotta
of that.
go out the window. Out the window. Please. And if he went and said something to somebody, the night before or whatever, that's telling right there. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did because he thought I was on something, so he got me and my celly rolled up. You get what I'm saying? Sent us to the ninth floor.
I guess that's the part that I don't understand because I've never been to jail.
Yeah,
I've
me
never
neither.
had to roll up.
Right.
But best believe, if I go to jail today, bruh,
I'm rolling
I'm
up.
piecing up from the very beginning,
See
bruh.
y'all
I'm not
out.
going in no population. Y'all
Oh,
got it,
no.
homie. All right, I'll be a buster for the day. I'm not
Telling
going
you.
into population. Not happening. Sorry.
Telling you.
But is it this easy to roll somebody up in jail? Like, could you, tell the guards, hey, bruh, I'm scared of that person? And the guards would take them out? Is this how jail works? For y'all who has been,
I think it is how jail. Even it don't matter if it's how jail works or not. What matters is the fact that you don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? You don't know why the police pulled you out, took you upstairs, rolled you up. Everybody just on here speculating. And the fact that y'all is facing federal charges right now as grown ass 30, 40 plus year old men. And y'all on the phone gossiping like some girls every day. It's like, bro.
been to jail, let me know in the comment section, bro. Is this how jail works? Can you just tell the folks, hey, bro,
Like, what we
I'm
talking
scared for
about?
my life, roll this person up? Right? Because, listen, from my perspective, if it was that easy, I feel like a lot of other people would probably be doing it.
Right.
Like, can you imagine 4 extra and, in his section in the dorm that he's currently in? Like, I would imagine there's a lot of people trying to get 4 extra kicked out that dorm,
Right.
Because he's causing havoc. So
he
it's
just
just
wanna
as easy
fade
as just telling
every
somebody,
5
"Hey, bro, I'm
minutes."
scared for my life. Can we?" Right. So that's what I don't understand. Now, getting him and his celly rolled up is even more confusing to me because what mayor would Bricc have to get the celly removed as well? That's what I don't understand, to be honest.
Why would
Now,
Bricc Baby want the celly to get out?
Cannon will continue. Now, this is where the story takes a very weird turn. Luce Cannon will say that him and Bricc Baby, his initial beef with Bricc Baby started not because of the audio where he came and said that he kicked Bricc Baby out the cell, not because of anything else that happened on the streets while they were free. Luce Cannon will claim that him and Bricc Baby beef started due to Bricc Baby link or closeness with a gay man in jail.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
What you mean? Now y'all know it gets spicy when they go in them jails. Y'all know. A lot of these, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. A lot of these niggas don't be having their innocence when they get out of jail, bro. I'm just letting you know the real deal.
Mind you, this is Luce Cannon perspective. I'm not co-signing this as the truth. I'm just telling you Luce Cannon said this.
We gonna listen.
So at the end of the day, it's like this is where everybody's at anyway. So
You say thank
it is what
you.
it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Well, listen, On Sunday, we're gonna have Little Dirk on there. We're gonna talk it out. We're gonna see what he got going or his head of space is at.
You gonna have Lil
You know what I'm
Durk on
saying?
there?
Make sure y'all tune into Sunday service on Sunday, this Sunday at 5 p.m. You know, y'all need to tune out all the nonsense. And you know, it is what it is. We are here to entertain. Don't be mad that we're doing
and then
this.
yeah, and then the crazy part about it is Bricc Baby. We got into it because he was letting a trans do his hair and rub on his scalp and stuff.
Cannon.
Hold on. See, so you in the jail letting the transmission play with your hair and rub your back and play with your butthole? That sounds a little sweet to me. Sweetness, I don't know about that.
And I said
Cannon. Why you
that's why
saying
we
this?
got into it.
Why are you
Yeah,
saying this right now? Don't say that.
hey,
He got the
Dad.
baby crying.
These two dudes are in an Olympic
They
race
diabolical.
to make the other look as worse as possible.
They diabolical.
Yo, they're just outdoing the other person,
Yeah.
all right? Luce says he kicked Bricc Baby out the cell. Bricc claimed that he kicked Luce Cannon out the jail,
Right.
all right? Now, Luce Cannon is coming back and claiming that, no, Bricc
Diabolical,
snitched on him
bro.
to get him out the jail. And now apparently Bricc Baby had a gay dude doing his hair and rubbing his scalp. Now, here's the thing, bruh. Like, when you're in jail, you need somebody to do your hair. All right? That's
No, the
just
hell
a
you
fact.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't need nobody to do your hair. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry, shorty. Phone them grave. I be in that motherfucker ugly, bald, skinhead. I don't care. Listen, before I let I'm in jail and I'm gonna let the LMNOP community man touch me in my hair. Ain't the LMNOP community man supposed to be in protective custody? He ain't supposed to be over here with us. If he playing with butt, he supposed to be over there with the other niggas that play with butt. He ain't supposed to be over here with us. So it's like,
you need somebody to do your hair. Now, usually when that person is somebody of another sexual orientation, it's a no-go. It's an absolute no-go to have that person do your hair. Even though in the
real world, I wouldn't, man.
Like every guy I know with dreads sit in the lap of a gay man for them to do their hair. That's just the thing. It's not gay.
What?
Right? You know, like, you're no less a heterosexual man if you sit in the lap of a gay man and let him do your dreads. I mean, that's just what people with dreadlocks do, all right? Because who else is doing hair out here?
Sit in the lap? Why you gotta sit in a lap? It's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm not doing that in jail, twin. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
So when you are doing it in the real world, well, then doing it in jail can't really be that much different. All right. Now, Luce Cannon,
I just be scared. It's not because I don't like the elemental pick. I would be scared for my virgin butthole. You feel what I'm saying though? Like, I'd be terrified of what's gonna happen. I'm not letting nobody play with my hair in jail, especially not no LMNOP community man. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't gonna catch me in the weed night at 3 in the morning and think I'm, you know what I'm saying though? Like, I'm just not gonna do it.
Now, I'm not sure if Luce Cannon and this dude already talked beforehand and they already told themselves, we're about to make Bricc Baby go viral, right, and look crazy.
Yeah.
But Luce Cannon will call another dude to come on the phone, and that dude would co-sign what Luce Cannon said, and he would give his own
story
explanation as to what happened with Bricc Baby and this alleged gay dude.
Oh my God.
Listen, bro, I got people. Come here, cuz.
Come here, cuz.
Oh no. Oh no. Not peanut butter Bricc. Oh no.
That's why I got into it. Oh no, hey, C-Cat, come here, cuz. Look,
Oh my God.
dead homies on. This the homie from Harlem 30, right? Hey, wasn't the punk doing stuff for Bricc, right? And
hello?
Hello?
Yeah, look, Bricc, he had a lot of cats to ask for grease, right? But he wanted to go to ask the punk.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? He told me with his own mouth, right? The punk gave him the Google eyes and all that stuff. I'm like, why you don't go check that nigga? That nigga don't get out like that. But I don't know, he different. He a different kind of breed type of nigga. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
So he had him doing his hair?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why me and Bricc got into it.
Mm.
Because though that's what he was saying. You get what
So,
I'm saying?
so that's why he made a big thing about the audio call just to deflect from that.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I wasn't even gonna blast him on that.
Right.
Oh wow. Well.
He was staying hours in a cell with the punk.
Oh my God.
Well, it take hours to do your hair, but I'm just not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put myself in the. Let me show y'all something. I am not a big nigga by any stretch of the imagination. Listen, man. I might have to sharpen my swizzle work. Kiss X on the Lizine. Do your homework on Kiss X on the Lizine. I'm cool. I'm not sitting in here. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting in here with no man in jail with that like to play with butt. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. Y'all ain't finna take me. No. Sorry.